Hey Ramona,
Hey, how you doing?
today we're going to work on making reading and accessing information easier and less tiring for you.
Okay.
So, you've mentioned that you have some trouble when it comes to reading for a while,
Mm-hmm.
maybe beyond 5 minutes or so.
Yes.
Also, your eyes feeling tired and fatigued. Sometimes you also lose your place. That's another thing that you also mentioned. So, today we're going to practice using a listening tool, several of them in regards to helping accommodate that for you.
Okay.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So the first one that we're going to go over will be the talking book player. And the next one will be utilizing your iPhone. So we're going to use Siri to navigating to iBooks or also to play music because I know that's something you enjoy. That's
Yes.
something I want you to also be able to do independently and also record some story ideas that you've been talking about.
Okay.
So before we start, I want you to check out what's in front of you. Well, I want to check in with you before have you check out what's in front of you. How have you been listening to books lately?
It's been kind of hard listening to books because I don't really listen to books. It's hard for me to stay focused just because of how my vision is. So,
Okay. What usually happens when you try to read for longer periods of time?
I my eyes start to hurt and I get really sleepy.
Okay. Have you used Siri before?
I never heard of it, but I heard of people talking about it.
Okay. And when a story idea pops up in your head, how do you usually remember it? Do you call on a friend or do you jot it down? Are you able to write?
Yes, I can write.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. And then can you describe your vision for me? What are you able to see?
Currently, well, my best vision is when, like, if I close my right eye, I can mostly see closer to my left. And if I close my left eye, I can mostly see on my left corner eye vision.
Okay. Okay. Thank you for letting me know that. Now we're going to move forward and start working on the NLS talking book player that I have directly in front of you, front and center.
Okay.
So, if you take your left hand,
Mm-hmm.
what I have at the very bottom center will be where the cartridge is located.
Okay.
So there's a book that I placed in there. Each time you order a book, you have to request it through the Library of Congress. We already signed you up with Talking Book Services as a patron.
Okay.
So you have to contact South Carolina State Library to access that.
Alrighty.
Okay, because they have several of those that you can locate. And then at any point, if you forget what we discussed, I'm gonna send you this recording. Also, you have librarians there and reader advisors at Talking Book Services at our state library here in South Carolina that'll help with reminding you some basic information if you may need it.
Okay, I really appreciate it.
All right, let me know if I'm talking too fast, and I'm gonna move at your pace. Okay.
Okay.
All right, you don't mind some hand over hand a little
Yes,
bit?
that's perfectly fine.
Okay. All right, so right where your fingers are located, it would be where that cartridge is located. So we're going to discover what book we have placed in there in a little bit.
Okay.
But if we move above it, you're going to feel a button there. It's going to be square, and that button is actually going to let you know when to actually stop or pause
Okay.
the story.
All
Okay.
right.
That square button right there. If we move over towards our left, still using our left hand, this is going to be the rewind button. All right. And if we move towards the right of that square, we're going to fast forward there.
Okay.
Okay. Also, if at any point that you feel like, with this story, I just want to, I don't want to necessarily turn it all the way off. I just want to put it to sleep. Right above that square will be the sleep button, and it's shaped like a moon.
Okay.
A crescent moon. All right, one of the most important buttons that you will find. Let me know if you're comfortable. You want to repeat those steps for me? Where's that cartridge is located? Where's that?
The cartridge is at the right here.
Okay, there you go. All right, where's that play and stop button?
It's at the top in the middle. Right
Okay,
here.
what else do you feel with that? Do you feel like a little dip?
I feel a dip in the middle, and I feel as it's square.
Okay. All right, if you move towards the left, what do you feel?
A triangle to like the side.
Okay. And what button would that be? Do you remember? If not, I can remind you.
If I remember correctly, you said it was the rewind button.
Correct. If you move towards the right, what button would that be?
That would be the fast forward button. I think you remember saying that.
Yeah, good job. All right, and then if we go up above that square again,
Fast forward.
you want to go up. All right, what button is that?
The crescent moon, which is sleep.
Yeah, sleep mode.
Yep, sleep.
There you go. All right, if we move further to our left towards the edge, that would be our power button. All you
Okay.
have to do is press it once to turn it on and once to turn it off. You want to try that?
Yes.
Player on.
Player on.
Life
All right.
beyond measure. Letters to my great-granddaughter.
All right, do you want to turn
By
that off
Sidney
for me?
Poitier.
Yes.
DBs.
Player off.
There you go. That is that power button.
Alrighty.
Okay, if we move forward, so we're back to where that power button is located. Also, if you ever feel disoriented, always go back to where the cartridge is located, and then that's where you'll be able to reroute yourself because you know where that's located, and you know that's kind of like your reset.
Yeah. The
Okay.
start over button for me.
All right, so then I want you to move back over to where the power button is located for me.
Okay.
Good job. All right, if you go up one, there's going to be a diamond-shaped button. And that's going to be our info button. That's
Okay.
going to give us information about the book.
Okay.
Okay, kind of like the forward or the prologue. All those things will be also reiterated there too.
Okay.
Okay? If we continue to go up some, depending on your level of hearing, sometimes the tone can be pretty difficult. If you're listening to someone who has a higher pitch or a lower pitch, that's where you'll be able to adjust it.
Okay.
All right. All right. And if we move towards the right, you're going to feel a speaker. That is where the sound is coming from.
Okay.
All right. Before I continue, I want you to reset. I want
Reset.
you to go back to where the cartridge is located and just walk me through each part of the talking book player for me.
Okay. So when you start, it's the cartridge right here, which is my reset. And I have the stop and the play button in the middle, which is the dent where the square is. Then to the left, I have the rewind button, which is my left triangle.
Okay.
And when I scoot it over a little further, I have the fast forward button. And then if I go back to my stop, I go up and I have the crescent, which is my sleep. Then if I go over, power on and power off. And if I go up, it would be my info to let me know anything about the book.
Okay.
And then if I go up one more, it should be where my tone is. Would it go high, pitch, or low? And let's see. And when I go more to the right, I remember you telling me it was a speaker to hear the book.
Yep, that is the speaker. If you continue moving towards the right, and awesome job too. If you continue moving towards the right, you're actually going to find two buttons. Up and down will let you know the speed. Up, of course, is going to be increase. Down is going to be the decrease.
Okay.
Okay, anytime you're reading a book and you're like, okay, I am able to keep up with it a lot faster, you can always speed it up. But also if you feel like it's moving too fast or you maybe want to slow down because you're taking notes and want to understand the context of the book, you'll hit the down button,
Okay.
the downward button there. All right, if we move downward, we're still on the right-hand side just to keep you oriented and let you know what's there. Let me know what do you feel?
I feel a kind of rectangular shape with something in the middle of it.
Yeah, that is something in the middle of it. All right, so when it comes to that button, that is like your bookmark. So think of it as like a cursor
Okay.
that you're marking it with. So that is where if there's something really interesting in the story that you're like, oh my gosh, that's juicy, or oh my gosh, that's important to know, you would hit that button to actually bookmark it so that you can refer back to it. And later on in a different session, we're going to actually go through that, okay?
That's very cool.
Yeah, that is really cool. All right, I want you to move towards your left. All right, and there you're going to be, oh, sorry.
You're fine.
Just making sure that you're comfortable right there. Good job. All right, so that is going to be the next button. And then next, if you go further to the left, that is going to also be the button that tells you the current page.
Okay.
All right, and I'm just going to take a peek. Oh, excuse me, not the current page, but the menu.
The menu.
Yeah,
Okay.
the menu is going to be located there. Also, the print on here, are you able to see it in any way?
When I turn my head closer to the left, I can see it.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome. So that's going to be the menu button.
Okay.
All right. Can you go back to your right?
Mm-hmm.
And can you describe that for me? What does it feel like? Does it feel like a fish?
Yeah, it feels like a half-cut fish, actually.
Yeah. Like you're
Yes.
frying fish in South Carolina. It's like you cut the
Yes.
head off and then you fry it.
Then you eat it.
Uh-huh. All right, so that's going to be the next button. If we move over towards the left, my mistake when it comes to that other button, but you remember what that one's called?
The menu.
Yep, the menu button.
Yes, the menu.
Correct. Awesome job. All right, and then the next one over, if you continue moving towards your left, that is going to be what? That is going to be our preview. So if we go backwards and want to go to our previous page, then that's going to be the one that's going to preview it.
Okay.
All right. All right, if we continue moving towards the left, we're back at the information button, that diamond.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, so I want you to start the talking book for me.
Okay.
Where's that
Start
power
from the
button
current
located?
page.
Player on.
Life beyond measure.
Okay, can you pause it
Letters
for me?
to my great-granddaughter.
Current position.
Life
Good job. All right, so you notice that it's really low, right?
Very low.
Okay, so in order for us to turn it up, we're going to actually travel towards the far right. There you go. Up, there's going to be an up and down arrow for volume.
Okay.
Up, of course, is going to increase. And then the downward arrow is going to decrease the volume. So I want you to start the story, and then let's listen in as you increase and decrease.
Okay.
You may want to use your other hand if you want to.
Okay.
That's fine.
Do we turn it up first, or do you want me to play it first?
Oh, you'll play it first. Good question.
6936. Copyright 2008 by Sidney Poitier. Read by Bob Moore. This book contains 277 pages. Approximate reading time 8 hours 35 minutes. This book contains markers allowing direct access to the contents. Meeting Ayeli. Parts, acknowledgments, and captions to photographs at
All right,
level
do you want
1
to pause that for me?
and to the
Okay.
letters at level 2.
Great job. All right, and then at the very top of the talking book player, and this is to let you know that you have it right side up, will be where your charger is located. So it's actually attached. So if you want to bring your hands all the way up, there you go. That'll be the charger in which you will pull it out and charge your talking book player anytime it dies.
Okay.
Okay? Awesome job. So can you walk me through the parts of the talking book player for me?
Of course. So we have the bottom, which is my restart button. And when I go up, I have my play and my stop button.
Mm-hmm.
And then to the left, I have my rewind button.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I go back, it's my play. And I go back, it's my forward button.
Awesome.
I remember going up and it's my crescent moon, which is the sleep. And then to the left of me, which would be my power button. Cut on it off. Go up, which is the diamond, is info.
Mm-hmm.
Then I go up, which is the tone. And it goes from up and down, high pitch, low pitch. Then I have my speaker.
Mm-hmm.
Go further. I remember you saying speed.
Yep.
And then the coolest part of the book with me was to mark.
Yeah.
And then I have my fishes. My first fish is the next. Then I have the menu. Then I have the previous. And I know if I start over and come back, it's the volume should be closer to the right side, which I can use my right hand for that one.
Awesome job. And just for the viewers watching, she mentioned reset button. She was meaning that whenever she reset or she's trying to get oriented again, she goes back to where that cartridge is located. Thank you so much, Ramona. Awesome job.
Thank you.